Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It is Bayern Munich against Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, it's very important that you're not playing catch-up in the group stages. Match day 1, imperative you get off to a good start.
The Bayern side, the highly rated Manuel Neuer between the posts. David Alaba plays with Jerome Boateng in central defence. Leroy Sané plays with Kingsley Coman on the flanks. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Robert Lewandowski.
Well, it was an incredible campaign, wasn't it? It's hard enough to win the Champions League, but to go on and repeat that success is really, really difficult. But they are a massive club, big expectations, top players. They need a bit of luck along the way. They certainly had some of that last season, but you expect them to go deep into this competition. Can they go all the way, though?
And the PSG team looks like this. Keylor Navas is the goalkeeper. Presnel Kimpembe plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Kylian Mbappe starts with Angel Di Maria on the flanks. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. Joshua Kimmich. Well, great read there to intercept. Kimpembe. Here's Marquinhos. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Neymar. Florenzi. Will he finish? Still alive. Di Maria. And understandable that we place the focus of attention on Robert Lewandowski, one of the best in the finishing business league. What sort of performance do you expect? Opportunity it is! Real chance! What a vital intervention! Di Maria. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here's the goal again, and he's just been caught napping, hasn't he? Had his pocket picked and rightly punished. Schoolboy stuff.
Well, let's have another view of that goal.
Well, he's delighted, isn't he? We can see that. Calm is needed now just to consolidate this lead. Cool heads.
And back in business. Advantage PSG. And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. Paredes. Florenzi. Lewandowski. And he's broken free. Can he convert? Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Coman, he failed to hold it. PSG looking dangerous. Well, punch happy, the keeper. Well, back in season 1992-93, the old European Cup as it became the UEFA Champions League. Back in Europe playing. And will it be the leveller? Was an important piece of defending. Mbappe. And players waiting in the centre. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Coman. Clean challenge. Good thing from his point of view.
Well, Derek, they're not happy. Ref is taking the brunt of this.
Goretzka. And now passing it through. Well, he'll be out with himself. Ran into an offside position. Neymar. Bad pass. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Verratti. Here's Mbappe. On to Diallo. Paredes. Defensive efficiency personified. Goretzka. Here's Sané. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Paredes. Well, a good tackle. Goretzka. Lewandowski. Now Müller. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Promising looking ball. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Angel Di Maria has lost the ball, and the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Di Maria. Neymar. Well, just 1 minute of time. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. So, the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. And giving the ball away. Intelligent threaded pass here. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Kimpembe. Verratti now. Paredes. And Neymar. Verratti. A very good tackle. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Di Maria. Di Maria, nothing doing on the passing front. An attack full of promise. And he's through here. Excellent goalkeeping following the chip.
Oh, he's read it brilliantly well. Really has. Knew what the player was going to do. Great save.
Lewandowski. Coman. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Müllers at the far post. Well, we could have made that decision from up here on the commentary box. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. A really effective shielding under pressure. And you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Good tackle. Well, PSG doing well to regain control of the ball. Müller, Lewandowski, they've won back possession. Verratti, it's with Paredes. Neymar, Verratti now, no foul, PSG advantage. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Substitution it is for PSG. Mbappe. Now Verratti. Neymar. Can he finish? Oh, good save. And PSG pushing to add to their lead. It'll be a corner.
Well, the manager can't hide his disappointment in not extending the lead there. It's still on a knife edge.
And fired over by Angel Di Maria. Fisted clear. Lewandowski. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Lewandowski. Onto Goretzka. Hernandez. And the ruling is offside here. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Douglas Costa. Goretzka. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Not the pass he had in mind. Well, they're not standing off their opponents in the slightest. Well, in the second half, trailing, albeit by a small margin. How should they be viewing this task, Lee?
Late goals. Well, we've seen Bayern get them time and time again. They certainly need one now. One thing for sure, they will not give up trying. They'll pile on the pressure. Surely they will get one more chance.
Hernandez. Tremendous block. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Oh, a tremendous block. That is a moment he would dearly love to have back, if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
Marquinhos. It's with Danilo Pereira. Verratti. Well, it's a great advantage to any side when you're as comfortable on the ball as they are.
Bayern possession stats over the last 15 minutes have been impressive. Is the pressure going to tell? They can't do much more, to be honest. It's fascinating stuff, Derek.
This could be the equaliser. But no, when your goalkeeper comes up with a save like that late in the game, you have cause to be thankful.
And there we are, Derek, you said it right at the end of the game. He's fluffed his lines, but the keeper takes great credit for that.
Diallo. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. And Bayern doing well to win it back. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. We have entered the final minute of normal time. The final whistle then, and sometimes it just happens this way. A dreadful night at the office for Bayern to begin their Champions League campaign.
That's the last thing you need. Start of the qualifying stages. You don't need a 0 point tally. You almost need memory loss now to forget about that. Down to 5 games to qualify.